Hi, this is Adam, Small Town Machine Shop. It's Sunday, so it's the weekend's yard sale haul. Now, again, not for everyone. If it's not, just watch a different video. Got all this stuff. I spent some money this week, but it got a cool thing. This plus the other things I'm going to show you was I spent about $425 this week. So a lot of my fun money. I made a really good purchase for the shop. Did some good Snap-on stuff for you guys that like that stuff. And we got a not so mystery box, and we got some sockets. They were super cheap. So let's go outside and look at the big ticket items. I'll bring you back. Okay, first, sorry about the sun. For $25, this really cool old drill press. Table is in terrible shape. I really like the sign that came with it. Can't find a maker. Sorry about the sun. Property of U.S. government tag on the front of it. Really stout, really robust unit. The motor tensioning part broke off. That's why it was so cheap. I can fix that real easy. So very cool. Wasn't going to leave that. Then, the real cool thing. I've been looking for a 240 volt wire feed to replace my, sorry about the math job, my 120 volt MIG machine. It says 350. I got them down to 325. And that was for this Hobart Handler 175. And that was for that with some goodies and with the bottle. So, scream deal. Stuff real quick. Normal cheap hood. Came with the stuff here. This is the Cobalt, I believe. Yeah, auto darkening hood. There, so very cool. And down below, came with some gloves, some wire, a bunch of those cheap welding magnets, some special wire, adapter to use the smaller spools. Yeah, fired it up at the guy's house, and it worked great. So, this will be a big upgrade to the Century, which I got to make some decisions about some of my welders because it's becoming Weldtopia over here. There are now 6 of them in the shop. So we will get that figured out. Yeah, for $325, especially with the bottle. Wasn't going to let that sit. Okay, so get you back over the table. We'll look at the other stuff. Okay, back on the bench here. I like these style gas cans. So $10. I think I ended up giving them like $6 for it. Nothing special. Just always pick those up. And for $5, and it's a cool vintage Craftsman box, is a sander. I mostly just want it for the box. I'm not sure why I wanted the box. This is the old, I think it's magnesium, really tall one. So very cool. The cord needs to be replaced. It's cracked everywhere. Again, I was buying it more for the box. I know some people that collect these boxes, so I'll probably just giving it to them. That is not going to shut. Oh, we won! Yay! Okay. $2. I always buy the little muffin trays or meat tray or, meatloaf pans. Make great part organizers. Okay, now we'll get to some cool stuff. Okay. Everything in here was $15. And I'll tell you, when I go to yard sales or flea market or state sales, when I buy wrenches, I'm the weird dude there with the calipers that checks the open end to make sure they're not flared out. and that they're close to the right size. So all these checked out, and we got some good finds in here. We have a 1 1/8 snap-on. We have a snap-on 1/2-inch drive wobble extension. We have a New Britain lady slipper that it looks like, I don't think, my other ones are straight. This one is bent. We can fix that. We got a 13/16 snap-on wrench. You got a little bit of light surface rust, but that will come right off. 7/8 snap-on. 1 1/4 snap-on. A 1/2 to 3/4 drive Sparta. They got a lot of Sparta sockets and stuff, but I just individually I just don't go through them anymore. Here's some larger Sparta wrenches, 15/16 and 1 inch. So very cool for 15 bucks. Put it back in here. And another yard sale. And there were literally hundreds of yard sales this weekend. It was our first really nice weekend. So there were a lot of community sales. For 25 bucks, I got it for 20. Open the bag here. Open it like an animal because it's taped shut. Little snap-on 1/4 inch sliding breaker bar. Snap-on model 70L, I think it says. 1/4 inch drive. Now they're the exact same. Very cool. And snap-on socket, and then you have 2 other snap-ons. It's cool. Not bad for 20 bucks. Nice little ratchets. Very cool. So the 1/4 inch ratchet drawer is becoming so heaping I have to shake it to get the shut to get everything to settle. Okay, here's some cool stuff in here. Reposition you. Everything in here I paid $20 for. This was just, the guy had a big box and I just went through it and picked out what I wanted. Lufkin flip-flop ruler. A Crestalloy. 10-inch crescent wrench. Cool. Oh, a Stanley screwdriver. Ace T-handle Allen driver. Another one of these battery terminal post pullers. This one's a KD. This was a lot more robust than the typical ones I see. There's the Elkin, the screwdriver ones, with the awl, the flatheads and the thing. Always buy those. I don't know why. I have no idea what this is. No idea. It's got a V-notch in there. It's got graduations. You can see that in inches. It's got this sliding thing. Made by Red Devil Tools USA. If you know what that is, please let me know kindly. American made tubing cutter. Really cool. USA made small bearing splitter. That'll be cool. This is a KD tool. I want to say when you spring loaded down here. So you spring it, this spreads apart. I want to say this is a small seal puller because it looks a lot like my other seal puller. Another battery post remover. A couple stones. Always pick up all the stones. Another big Allen, or big long reach Allen. This one's a Elkland as well. A Blue Point, really long. I got this one because it's really long and narrow. It's a 7/16 and a half inch. That's perfect for lawnmowers. How thin this is for the anti-backfire mechanism on the bottom of the carburetor. There's a Dowden. I got this because it was made in Germany. Very nice little crest wrench. Super cool. I thought that thing was cool. Ratcheting ball end and the bit comes out. Made by Creative Tools Inc. Bennington, Vermont. If you want to rotate the other way, you just flip the ball around. Now it's lefty-loosey. Now it's righty-tighty. That is interesting, and that head will make it so it won't fit in any drawer. But I could not leave that. That was too cool. And here's a ratcheting nut driver. It's made by it says Pasco number 720, 60 inch pounds. Yeah. Not sure what that's for. That's cool. If you know what that's specifically for, let me know. Oh, and just a punch. And a few more of these little American made. This is a KD. Spark plug. Filler gauge sets. I buy a lot of these because I know it's abuse of them, but I cut them and use them as a shim stock. Because these things are essentially free at yard sales. One SK 1330 seconds, half-inch drive. I could have gone through and probably got another 50 sockets, but I need to really, until I find more room for half-inch drive sockets, I don't need anymore. I have hundreds. I have hundreds and hundreds of half-inch drive sockets. And there's more in this box over here. So we'll go through. Let me put this stuff back and we'll go through the other two. I'll bring you back. Get her back with these two. I apologize, this is going long, but sometimes when you get lots of stuff, it takes a while. So, these little patchworks for, I think it was $12. Got this toolbox. And the bottom is full of cheap Allied wrenches. There's a full set. They're Taiwan. These Allied ones aren't bad. Actually, it's probably going to go in one of my travel boxes. Again with this. It's a battery strap. I actually don't have one, so that was cool. Yeah, all in that there is a complete set of Allied up to 1 1/8 inch. And then here, we got battery cleaner, an Allied wrench, some more metric Allied wrenches. A PNC half-inch breaker bar. And everything in here is covered in oil too, which is less than ideal. There's a right half-inch, 12-inch extension. That's cool. Then there's a complete, or is it Proto? Majestic. The rest of these are Bonnie. Half-inch drive sockets. Up to 1 inch. Oh, Bonnie. Yep. So, very cool. I'm a big fan of Bonnie tools. Some of these are, what's that? Pennins Corp. Medusa, manufacturing USA. Have a little shamrock looking thing there. So yeah, very cool. And a box of greasers. So 12 bucks. I just saw the Bonnie stuff in there. And some kind of really weird wrench screwdriver there. I have no idea what that's for. No idea. Okay, then this was that same thing I got for 15 bucks. This little pouch has some sockets, so I just grabbed it. They don't look. There's gonna be anything really amazing in there. Let's dump it out and see what we get. Oh, it's a bunch of the huge. There's an SK. Industro. Wingcraft, never heard of them. Walden. These sockets like this, these cheap ones with these ridges, these go to those little metal hex sets. I used to see, those used to be pretty common around here, but it's been a while since I've seen one. Herbrand, bunch of Herbrand stuff. So nothing fleet. Nothing outstanding here, just your typical random a lot, but it was with the other stuff. So yeah, that is it. Let me spread out the stuff like I always do, and we'll finish out this video. Okay, there we go. These are all those Allen Drive ones. There's the American made stuff up in there too. So nice little haul. Yeah, I really need to stop buying sockets and stuff. So yeah, with the welder was an awesome find, of course. And the rest of the stuff is just cool. As you can see, I'm getting a little bit more selective. I'm only buying things I have not a million of now. But when some of the stuff's just so cheap, you just have to buy it. So, okay. Yeah, again, sorry this one was long. Coming up this week, middle of the big shop moving. Got most of the milling machines and drill presses moved. I'm going to be moving all the welders and stuff this week too. Plus I got 2 machining jobs. We'll be finishing up that roller and some other stuff. So yeah, this is Adam with Small Town Machine Shop. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.